Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Spilling Coffee Beans Thursday. It is August 9th, and I am sitting out here by beautiful Lake Pontchartrain. Probably it's gonna start raining soon, and I will have to run with you under a shelter, but there is one close by, so we're gonna try to do this because I tried to film this video a couple of times last night, and I was interrupted frequently by cats after like questions 3 or 4. This is gonna be tricky because I have the questions for this tag screenshotted inside the screen where I'm filming right now. So I'm gonna try and lean in really close and read the teeny tiny text of this tag so that I can bring it to you this morning without editing. As you can see, I'm not in a really great space to make a lot of videos, but I have a couple of hours to kill and nowhere to go, so let's just give it a go. This is a long tag. It's called the A Little Bit of Everything tag. It has, I think, 29 or 30 questions. And so I'm gonna try to move through them kind of quickly, and I apologize for looming in so close to you to read said questions. If you are interested in finding out more about Spilling Coffee Beans, I will link the Facebook group in the description box, as well as a link to our August video playlist. I really encourage you to check out the other participants in Spilling Coffee Beans. They always have really fun perspectives on all of these prompts that we do every week. So I'm gonna have some coffee and let's go ahead and get started with this tag. All right, let's see. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Am I like poking you? I can't even see myself, so we'll see how this goes. All right, number 1, do you keep up with the Kardashians? No. Number 2, if you could have an old muscle car, which car would you choose? Yes, I knew this. I answered it last night. 1980 El Camino. Dream car for me. Yes, I would love to have one of those. Number 3, do you curse like a sailor when the camera isn't rolling? Yes, I curse like a sailor when the camera is rolling. If you watch my other videos, you will see that I very, very heavily edit my videos because I curse like a sailor throughout. Number 4, if your significant other gave you a hall pass, who would it be? Be honest. Look, this is the one I kept getting stuck on last night. I have no idea right now. Everybody that I always said previously when we had those kind of conversations is like old now. Shocking how those sorts of things happen. So I will try to think of somebody by the end of this tag. Number 5, what is one thing you do that you hate to admit? I don't know. I'm really stubborn, but I feel like I'm worse at it. I'm really bad at admitting things to myself. I think I like to live in a little bit of self-deception sometimes when I've like made a mistake and I need to do something to fix it. Maybe I always do, and I'm never afraid to say that, oh Rain, that I was wrong, but sometimes it takes me a minute to convince myself of that. I also like compulsively like scratch like my head and my feet and like my shoulders. It's kind of gross, and I'm kind of embarrassed of that, I guess. Do you really brush your teeth morning and night? Be honest. Yes, I do. In fact, I'm going to the dentist today because another one of my teeth broke, but that is not because I don't take care of them. I actually do brush my teeth morning and night, and I floss them every day, and I mouthwash like 4 or 5 times a day. Like, my teeth are just a disaster on their own. What is your go-to drink at Starbucks? I really try to avoid drinking coffee out anymore, but when I do go to Starbucks, I love a green tea latte. It's just like an amazing caffeinated dessert, and I love it. Is your current hair color your real hair color? Obviously. If you could, sorry, the sun keeps moving on me. If you could swap bodies with someone, who would it be and why? I think obviously a male body, you know, because I think everyone's always curious about like that experience, and probably somebody like super hot and like in really good shape. Maybe I'd like go run around and do like some parkour. Like that would be pretty cool. Have you read, oh no y'all, have you read 50 Shades of Grey, and what did you think? There is not time in this video for me to talk to you about how I almost quit a book club because we read the first 50 Shades of Grey book in that book club. We can talk about this extensively at some other time, about how this is not some kind of healthy BDSM story. Not only is it atrociously constructed as a piece of literature, that it's misogynist and abusive and full of rape and stalking and creepy as hell behavior. I can't. Let's move on to the next question. Do you crack your knuckles? Not my knuckles, like not my finger knuckles, but I crack this wrist a lot. My partner says it makes me sound like some creepy creature from like The Grudge. I don't know, I can't stop doing it. I do it all the time. Have you accidentally text messaged someone something you were supposed to be sending to your special someone? Probably, but it wouldn't be anything like dirty or cool in that way. It'd be like, hey, why aren't you home yet? Or pick up some beer or something lame like that. Have you ever created a fake profile to creep on someone? No, y'all don't be doing that kind of stuff. All right, which is your weakness, cookies or pastries? All of the above. I guess if I have to pick pastries, like cakes and pie, definitely I would go for before cookies, but like if there's only cookies, I'm gonna shove about 6 dozen of them in my face. What do you love about yourself? I think I'm a very self-reliant person, and I love that about myself, and I love that I'm creative. I love being creative, and I don't know. I love the way that I think about things. Does that make sense? And I think I'm funny. I think most of the time I'm funny, like not on purpose funny, but sometimes I'm also funny on purpose, and I like that I can make people laugh and that I can laugh at myself. Do you have to match your nail polish to your toenail polish? No. Most of the time I can't keep nail polish on my fingers, and I can barely reach my toes, so I paint them like once every 3 months until like they start looking like apocalypse zombie toenails. Sorry, I'm like creeping in closer and closer to you as the sun hits the screen. Tell us a few things about yourself that people would be surprised to know. I don't know. I don't think I'm very surprising at all. Like, I don't think I'm particularly interesting. Oh, one thing is, people really think that I'm a giant morning person because I get up at 5 a.m., but that's completely not true. I'm not a morning person at all. I get up at 5 a.m. exclusively because I need to be awake for at least an hour before I interact with other human beings. Like, I literally could, like, not form a complete sentence before 2 cups of coffee and being awake for an hour and a half. So that, I guess, would kind of surprise people because they assume that I'm a morning person. Yeah, I think, I don't know what else would be surprising. Maybe the fact that I don't find myself very surprising would be surprising. I don't know. Heels or flats? Oh, how I miss wearing high heels so much. But now it is flats of the orthopedic variety most of the time because I wore so many high heels for so many years. If you could do anything for one day and money wasn't an option, what would you do? Dream big. Oh, my leg is totally asleep right now. I'm sitting in a strange position. Am I allowed to take other people with me? I mean, in which case, like, I would just take, like, all my good friends out for, like, the greatest day out in the greatest city in the world, my home city of New Orleans, and we would just, like, eat all the best food and hear all the best music and, you know, wear all the best costumes and do all the best things. But if it's just me, I would go... don't know. Sometimes when it's just me, I like just being at home by myself. Maybe I should have answered that as the answer to the surprising things question. What was the last YouTube video you watched? Let's see, I didn't watch anything yet this morning, so it would have been like end of day at work yesterday, so probably an ASMR video. I listen to ASMR videos a lot at work when I'm feeling kind of stressed. Or one of my friends who plays ukulele for my other channel. I follow a lot of people who also do ukulele videos. Or it could have been a Twin Peaks theory video. I think most likely the last thing I watched was an ASMR video. Do you have road rage? No, I don't think so. I mean, I get stressed driving, and when I'm on my bicycle, I scream and curse at people and flip them off a lot because they almost kill me all the time when I'm on my bike. But no, I don't think I have road rage. Who was your first? Oh wait. What is your favorite rock and roll song? Definitely, without a doubt, Don't Stop Me Now by Queen, my favorite song of all time, greatest song of all time. I dare you to listen to that song and not feel just like joyous and free, and I love it so much. And what was your first kiss? Do you still talk to them? I have no idea, y'all. If we're talking about like first childhood kiss, it was this boy in first grade named Tommy, but he beat me out for first place in the candy bar selling contest, so I broke up with him pretty quickly. And if it's like actual like romancy, like awkward middle school kiss, I have no idea. I kissed so many people when I was like 13. I was a kissing slut for sure. I have no idea, and I certainly would not or don't talk to them anymore. If you could have one YouTuber's closet, whose would it be? I think probably Graveyard Girl, just because I really like her mix of kind of glamorous and grungy style, and I love that a lot of her clothes are thrifted. I really appreciate that. So yeah, I would say hers. If you could have one YouTuber's makeup collection, whose would it be? I'm not sure. I don't watch really any beauty vloggers on YouTube, obviously, so I have no idea. Somebody who wears a lot of eyeliner. Do you have a nickname? Yes, several, most of which I will not share with you here. I was for many years called Wednesday from high school on. Some people still call me Wednesday. I still have my name tag from a grocery store where I worked in high school. My name tag said Wednesday, and I'm listed as Wednesday in my high school yearbook. In fact, and a few people do still call me that actually, but not really so much as an adult anymore. I guess that was a really long time ago. Thanks for making me feel old. And these days I only really have Sally Mayhem as my nickname, which is the name of my ukulele channel, and that's the name that I derived the name of this channel from. And that was a nickname given to me about 10 or so years ago by a friend who's a musician. That would be my rock and roll name. What do you think is the best thing about your YouTube channel? Huh, good question. I guess the best thing, I don't know, the best thing for me is, it's just a really great outlet for me. I just really enjoy making these videos and holding myself accountable to bring you content, even when I'm very busy or stressed. It actually can serve to kind of help me feel relaxed but for everyone else, I don't know, I hope I'm creating a space where people like me, you know, not, you know, glamorous, beautiful 22-year-olds, but, you know, women, you know, of a particular age set can talk about things that are largely in our generation considered very personal and a little bit of a taboo, talking about topics, yes, with the language coming out of my mouth. you know, where women my age can talk about things that historically they've not been able to talk about comfortably, to talk about them with a sense of humor, to talk about them in an educational but not an instructional sort of way. And I hope that I'm providing resources for women who are interested in, you know, finding out better ways to manage their own bodies and talk about them. I hope I'm doing that. That's what I think is hopefully the best thing about it. You like this game I'm playing with my glasses right now? How many cars have you had? What were they? I'm not sure how many. My very first car was a 1984 Chevy Cavalier. It was blue. I didn't have that one for very long, and I don't really remember why. I didn't wreck it or anything. I'm actually historically a super boring grandma driver. That should not be super surprising, I guess. My next car was the Ghetto Sled, which was a 1986 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme station wagon, complete with the like fake wood paneling along the side. And I once on a dare crammed 21 people in that car. It was gigantic. It was so great. I literally slept in it on numerous occasions. A lot of fun adventures in that car, and I had it for I think 3.5, 4 years, and I just loved it. Man, did it ever get the absolute worst gas mileage that you can possibly imagine. But man, I loved that car. It had CB radio in it and a cassette deck. Man, that thing was great. It had all kinds of strange electrical issues when you like clicked the turn signal, the windshield wipers came on, but man, I loved that car. After that, I had a 1983 Honda Civic that I called the Micro Machine. It was a great little 5-speed silver 4-door Civic. It was one of the last ones actually made in Europe. I was always really proud of that. I loved that little car. Oh, I love that little car. I drove that car until I had like over 300,000 miles on it. It was a great little car. And then after that, the rain keeps teasing me here, but I see it coming over there. I'll try to show it to you in a second. I had a 1986 gold Volkswagen Golf that I called the Bundy Mobile because it reminded me of Ted Bundy's Volkswagen Beetle that he drove, or Rabbit. I don't remember. But anyway, my car was the same color, and I thought it was cool to name it after a serial killer, you know, because you do those kind of things when you're early 20s. And then after that car, I did not ever personally get another car. My partner and I have shared cars since then. And right now we share a 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's a nice car. We got it after our last car was totaled. And y'all get this. Oh, I can't believe this. This timing is perfect. Last night we were on our way home from game night at like 11 o'clock. And we're driving and we saw this car that looked like our old car that got totaled, which was a 1997 Isuzu Amigo. And we loved that car. I mean, we were devastated when it got totaled. It got totaled, by the way, by someone plowing into it while it was parked in front of our house. That was great times of 2016. And this car we saw driving, it was our car. It had the back bumper off where it had gotten broken and hit, like so clearly like the insurance company like fixed it up and sold it. We were so excited to see it out and about looking all like happy, zipping around on the interstate. Yeah, that was very cool. Anyway, so we had that car for a while. Anyway, whatever, cars. Now I drive a bicycle every day and it makes me super happy. What's your favorite pizza? I don't get super excited about pizza. Pizza is great, convenient food, but I don't really get super excited. I guess my favorite would be something just really fresh with something with like something green on it, like arugula or spinach or basil, and then just something really simple like good fresh mozzarella cheese. Yeah, super basic. I do really like wood oven pizza. That texture of that crust is really nice, but that's fancy, so I almost never get that. Like, I get like this Domino's special, whatever. We have so many points on Domino's from like drunk ordering at like midnight on Friday nights. Last one. Wow. If you could have one lipstick for the rest of your life, which lipstick would you choose? That's kind of an anticlimactic last question, huh? I guess obviously I would pick a really dramatic red lipstick and just wear it like all the time, like Thursday mornings or whatever. Just wear all the red lip while this weather is coming, y'all. So yeah, dramatic red, a really like bold dramatic red lipstick. Yeah, I think that would be good. I should go put some on right now and get out of this rain. Thank you all so much for watching my A Little Bit of Everything tag video for Spilling Coffee Beans Thursday. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I thank you so much for being here, and I will definitely see you soon. Whew, look at this weather coming at me. Let's see if I can get this. Time to get under the shelter. See y'all.